Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. On Saturday we had Shadow War. Let's see how this went.
So for this week's war, we were once again against one of the Raven clans that we've fought several times since the server merge, so we seem to match up with them quite a lot. You can see the attendance here, so we had a really good attendance from our clan. However, there weren't very many people that showed for the other battles. They mainly only had the Exalted rooms filled. Now, we weren't sure how this match was going to go because for the first time in a long time, my team was Exalted 1, which is also why we have a few different team members here. You'll notice a couple of names that you've not seen in our Shadow War team before. And we do also have our highest resonance player accolade as well in this battle, so this will make things interesting. And I'm excited to see how this battle goes in general, especially because we're not sure what this team will be like, as it is not going to be the same team that we have previously fought in Shadow War.
An ally has perished.
Now for this battle, the build I'm using is a mixture of fire and freeze. So we've got Scorch but with the electric orb so that it pursues enemies. We've got the fire disintegrate, we've got 4 pieces of anglets as well with the fire. Then I'm using Frostfield skill as well as 2 pieces of Endwinter. So 4 set pieces, I've got 4 pieces of anglets, 2 pieces of Endwinter and 2 pieces of Grace as well. The Grace will obviously help with damage over time from burn and also from my legendary gems because I've got Vipers and Seeping Bile equipped here as well, so 2 chances of poison. Now I'm trying to hold back a little bit here because you can see my bandage is still on cooldown and there are no health orbs around, but you can also see that my skills don't seem to be working due to lag. So that was really not helpful at all. No disintegrate working there, teleport wasn't working properly, and the Scorch was also not working. And a couple of my teammates actually died because of that lag. Super annoying when you experience any kind of lag in PvP, but when your skills just don't work, it's just so frustrating. But yeah, let's continue with the match and hope that we can win this.
Triple kill.
Now thankfully my Gladiator kicked in there because trying to survive against Demon Hunter with how fast their DPS is pretty impossible in PvP, and it's one of the classes that I generally struggle with the most. I know that people feel that Demon Hunter is quite squishy in PvP, but their damage is so fast with its hits that actually they're really strong in that kind of respect, with being able to take players down if they're at full health, just because their attacks are so quick.
Halfway to victory.
Now I held back a little bit again here just so that I could bandage because once again there were no health orbs around, and this time you might have noticed that I was making more of an effort to pick up my shards and pick up any shards from the kills, simply because obviously you'll know that in previous battles I've missed out on collecting this, and then that is affecting my damage and movement speed in the battle. So this time I did actually manage to pick up a few more shards, which made it a lot easier for me to take people down after that. And you can see here we're on to a nice little kill streak as well.
Septuple kill.
So I'm pretty much down to 0 life here, so gonna grab these health orbs before I continue. And this team, we really weren't sure what to expect. I'm not that familiar with all of the players from the server merge still. There's a few people that I know. Some of these are people that I've met through Discord before we even merged servers. But there's a lot of players, especially in this clan, that I'm not really familiar with, so I'm not really sure what people's strengths are, or what their fight style is, what their stats are, anything like that. But you can see so far we've taken down one of their towers, so we do have the lead at the moment, and we're already attacking their second tower as well. So hoping to push forward, continue to do well with this battle, but they are definitely putting up a fight. Now I am being hit with a lot of stuff here, so this is probably going to be my first death, even though I did manage to teleport away at the last second there. So far we're not doing too bad, we've got some nice kills and assists as well, and yeah, we are in the lead for progress and for kills in this battle right now as well. So I was hit there by the Executioner's Glare skill, which is one of the skills that you can select for Shadow War. You can see I'm actually using the same skill. I don't use these very often unless I'm close enough to an opponent so that I know that it's going to actually hit them. But it does work pretty well and you can shoot it from quite far. I actually kind of forget that that extra skill is there for Shadow War. I need to get more used to trying to use it. But yeah, it definitely made a big impact when it hit me.
An ally has struck down an enemy.
So I've been hit with some damage over time here, so we're going to move back again and try and bandage or get some health orbs. You can see my saviour pet definitely kicked in there because I'm pretty much at 0 health. So we're going to grab this again before we move in. I'm trying my best in PvP to not die as much and to actually hold back. Since Wizard isn't as OP as it was previously, I kind of feel like as support you have to make sure you stay at the back rather than try and push forward as much. With previous builds that I've had, I've literally been able to fight really close range to opponents, but it doesn't work so well for me anymore since Tempest launched, like I've said previously, and since changes have been made, since some classes have been buffed, others have been nerfed. Wizard has obviously been nerfed quite a lot in the last year, and yeah, this has really affected the PvP builds and also how I have to play the class as well. And unfortunately there, I died at the last second. I think before I get revived, we are going to probably win this battle as we're pretty close to taking down their heart already. So yeah, you can see at the speed at which the heart is being taken down, I'm not going to revive in time. So that is it. It was a victory for us and a really nice battle. It was nice to fight with some different teammates this week. But that is it from me today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.